Hey guys, this girl got game, and welcome to bad ending number 3 for our Saint Boy. Before we get into the bittersweet bad endings, bittersweet endings, whatever they are, they're sadder than the bad endings somehow. So we'll find out what that is at some point. But for now, we are at the point that we've just accepted Yune's love, so we've already avoided being stabbed. Hooray us! And instead of being like, it's gonna work out, we're gonna think, I'm worried. Yeah, that's a down. I wasn't even able to see my engagement through. Rather than being worried about breaking the law, perhaps I had to worry about whether the whole endeavor had any chance of success. I'm so worried. So worried. I'd agreed. I couldn't change my answer, but I felt so anxious. I'll have to be careful I don't despair. Don't give in to despair. Not until the bad ending happens, anyway. Okay, so this should be the same. Yes, it is. Okay, and we only have one more option to pick, and then we're at bad ending town already, so it's going to be fairly quick. Whatever this is. Okay. So we're gonna have our clandestine meeting in the chapel. Cute, cute. Okay, and this was our final choice in the route. So instead of saying, please attend, I have to say, this isn't like you, because he was kind of grumpy. He was a bit of a grumpy boy that morning. Yeah, grumbly boy. Okay, so what was our status with you? 3/4 full. Okay. Let's see what happens. Grumbling isn't like you, Saint Yune.
Really? I'm always like myself. If I don't like something, I'll say it. But I'll attend anyway.
Alright. That's all the alternate text we're getting. Whatever happens, happens, based on those two small choices. Okay, so we got stabbed. The menu tried to come out, but then it disappeared again. Okay, so he's going to the depths. Sekie's abandoned him. Oh, interesting. Instead of being like Cyrus, I just wish that she would be safe. Really? Just because I said, this isn't like you, sir. And she was worried. You had no idea she was worried? Oh my goodness. That was enough to break the spirit of our poor Saint Boy.
Whatever. I give up. Do whatever you want. I wasn't going to die anyway, I figured. An abomination can only ever be just that. Desiring to be human was futile. I'm tired of holding out hope. Arson Climb. I'm sorry. I can't go on.
Is that just... There better be an epilogue to that. Because if that just ended like that, that is super unsatisfying. That is unsatisfying to the extreme, is all I will say about that, if that's how it ended. So I'm like, okay, so you've given up, but that's not really that much different from the good ending, because he had kind of given up on himself, but he just, all he cared about was whether Cyrus made it through okay. And in this one, he's just like, sorry, Arson Climb, I can't do it. I'm like, but you can't die, so all you can do is just go through it. I mean, unless you crawl back on broken glass to Sekie and beg her forgiveness, then maybe she could be like, okay, next time Glissade comes in here with the scalpel, it'll fly back into his neck, and then you can escape. You know, that could be a thing. But otherwise you're just like, well, I guess this is my life now, just being tested on as an abomination, and nothing really matters, so bleh. Which is also weird, because on the... we skipped through the whole thing where he goes down the lift to the depths, right? And in that whole thing, he was still like, oh man, I hope Cyrus is okay. You know, I wonder what happened to her because I'm being punished and being sent down, so presumably she also is? Maybe I'll see her again, or maybe not, but I'm really worried about her. And then here he's just like, I give up. The end? If only she hadn't told me I was grumbling. That was the straw that broke the saint's back. Broke the saint's faith in all things human. Oh boy. I swear, if it just goes to the menu, I'm gonna lose my mind. It's gonna be like, why was that even an ending that needed to be included? No CG. Nothing different really happened. It was just kind of... Was it just to punish you if you got, like, the last two options wrong? It's like, you thought you were on track for the good ending, and we're like, I only missed, like, two. So it wasn't that bad. You know, I'm probably, like, still gonna get that good ending, right? Lol. No. You get the unsatisfying bad end. Number 3. Sir and or madam. Eh? Thank goodness. Ugh. I don't care if it's just like a minute of glissade gloating. At least give me something.
Righto.
Oh. Hey, it's you.
I heard it was this room. Can't see him. Wasn't horseshit what he told me. I had to search for so long. Damn it. What's under this blanket? Whoa! Holy hell! It's you, Sekie. You're hooked up to tons of weird tubes. You look more like a machine. Hey! You alive? Dead? I need you to be alive. I have questions I came here for, okay? Security is pretty tight in this building. It took all I had just to get in. You need to give me something now. You're not really alive, huh? You're just being kept alive. Man. You betrayed the fairies, rode the gravy train for ages, and now you can't even listen to me. You're not giving me much to work with here. Look, I'm going to cut all these tubes. You're not getting an easy life on my watch. People like you should just die already. See? I cut them all. Now you'll die, right?
Oh,
Ah!
thank you, Arson Klein.
I'm not Arson Klein. I'm Ulrich. How are you managing to even get our names wrong, dumbass? Whatever. We don't need someone as useless as you. We're going to settle this ourselves. So, rest in peace, Sekie.
Sorry, I'm sitting here pondering what I witnessed. I'm like, what did I just see? The ending we all wish for. Is it? Was it? Is that how we would describe that? So, I have questions with that ending. Does that mean Cyrus died? Does that mean Cyrus survived but didn't care enough about YUNE to go rescue him? Does that mean... I'm like, okay, so Ulrich came... Presumably he wanted to know about this box that he wanted to open. for a long time. And he was like, oh, shoot, I should have asked him when he was here. And he's been kind of stewing since YUNE left. And he's like, oh, he's back in the depths. I'm going to go break in and ask him a question. And then realize, oh, he's gone. And so, like, that tiny little nugget part of Ulrich's heart that cares about people was like, man, even though I hate this guy, the merciful thing to do would be to end his suffering. And so he hoped that by disconnecting him from that gasoline-like liquid, he would actually finally die. I was sad, though. I was sad that YUNE mistook him for Arson Klein. I was like, thank you for stopping my pain. Huh. Yeah, I got mixed feelings on that one, I'm gonna have to say. But I'm happy. I am happy, at least, that we had an epilogue. It was more satisfying than if it had just ended with the credits and, like, back to the title screen. So, thank you, game, for that at least. Okay, so that was the last of the bad endings for YUNE. So now we're gonna move on to bittersweet ending number 1. See you guys there.